Hello YouTube fans, here again. And I figure why not do this one. That being Mirror Image 2. Mirror Image 2, what can I say about it? It's definitely a step up from the first one. Now when I did the first one, it was a review and it was a rant. This one on the other hand, I would just say a review. And I would also say it's a step up. A step up. That's why this one is not a rant. It's not a rant. Away. Is it a masterpiece? No. But Simon Winson, the dude with the big assets, it's definitely a step up from the one that played the Queen in the original. It's a totally different actress. And it's like I said, right, Simon Winson, she's not an award-winning actress, but compared to the one in the first one, she's the next Robert De Niro. Believe me, you already heard what I said about that. It definitely was a rant. So where can I go with it? You got Simon Vincent, she's reading a diary of her sister. She meets this guy who's supposed to be a boyfriend. She's in the nud. There's a sex scene. She's bonking this guy. I thought this scene was funny. I thought it was fucking hilarious. She rips the bra off like this. And you remember the 60s revolution when it's burn the bra? No, the 60s revolution when hippies were burning the bra and women was burning the bra. That scene, I swear to fuck, it looks like a scene where she pulls the bra off and I'm expecting to say, burn the bra. That wants this scene. The sister walks in, taxes her sister, humping her boyfriend and walks out. Then you've got the idea stepfather's pissed about it, he has a go, and by accident he falls and dies. So a couple of days later, Simon Vincent thinks that her sisters have gone off, which she isn't. She thinks she's dead, but she isn't. And then all the way through the film, she's with her husband, but her husband's a dickhead. He's a scumbag because you've got, right, think about it. You've got a piece of steak. Why the fuck did you settle for a fat little burger? Because you've got an idea, he's sort of a cop and he meets this prostitute and they have sex. I've never seen prostitutes like this before, not like I've ever been with a prostitute, but this prostitute looks like a fucking porn star, which I wouldn't be surprised if she was. There's a bonking scene there, and that's one thing with this one. There's definitely a lot of wham bam fighting, man. Again, it's your erotic film, it's your thriller, and so on. All the way through the film, Simon Winson, who definitely had a big, she definitely was big breasted, and she definitely wasn't shy in this film, believe me. All the way through the film, Simon Winson's evil twin sister is pretending to be her as she's bonking. There's a lesbian scene, there's bonking, there's a tennis scene where she meets a tennis partner, there's a bonking scene there, and she's getting framed for stuff she hasn't done. Along the road, you've got this reporter, and she asks if her sister's still alive. He goes to see the sister. Again, wham bang, thank you, man. I'm not going to get too much into it, but it's definitely a warranty scene. That's all I can say in the matter. There's definitely a warranty scene. There's a scene with Simon Winston's spying on her. And you got the idea that her sister's a bit of a prostitute. Again, a bonking scene. The amount of bonking in this is unbelievable. Simon Winston must get her fucking tits out in this more times than Soft Mick. And this was the film, I tell us, what launched her career. You know what I mean? In that era, you had erotic stars, let's say, like Cyan Steed, and then you had this lassie, Cyan Winston. And Cyan Winston definitely was not shy of ripping them out. She definitely was not. So, like I say, this guy, he feats with her. The sister says, if you ever, I use a nicer word, I sex with my sister, I'm going to kill you, which could come to display halfway through the film. Then halfway through the film, you find out what's going on. The cop twats him a few times. There's a fight scene. And I've got to admit, these are two-way films a bit shit, because you know it's a two-way film. Simon Winston meets an evil sister. The bad guy gets shot, they get it done. It leaves you thinking who shot who. And then you've got that idea, he's with the dud sister. Again, it comes to a bonking scene, and it leaves you thinking, is it the evil sister or is it the dud one? And it ends like that. But we're going to go. We're going to go with this. Mirror Image 2, if you're going into it for a story, it's your typical thriller. It's your typical erotic film. If you're going in it for one bang fight, you man, You're definitely not going to be disappointed, unlike the first one. This definitely holds up for being very, very raunchy. And you could definitely see how Simon Vincent became a erotic star after Mirror Image 2. You could definitely see why. I mean, not long after that, she did a lot of other erotic films. Similar to that era when Science Street was doing a lot of Wham Bang Thank You Man, erotic thrillers. This was one of the, it was that era. It was that era when they was doing all your Wham Bang Thank You Man erotic films, and this one is definitely no stranger. It's raunchy as anything. And I mean, Simon Vincent, she definitely had a good figure in that era. She definitely was big breasted. She definitely knew that. She had an asset. Let's just say she had a good asset to get in these films. I know later this, she tried to do a bit of acting, and to me, it's like stick to some of your tits because her acting is not a foray. And in this, her acting is not a foray. She talks like this, very, very, very tries to be innocent, and she talks like that in every one of her erotic films. But with her, I could take her more than the one in Mirror Image 2, where she talked like that. In this one, you know what I mean? You got to see with Mirror Image 2, soft in your face, and you got Simon Vincent, tits, ass, bust, the lot, shower coming down. You know what you're getting. And like I said, the first set scene, I thought it was hilarious because, like I said, the bit where she's riding a die like a stallion, she rips a fucking bra off, and it just looks like the scene, in the hippie days, burn the bra. I swear to fuck, it looks like that. And like I say, you got a bit of a lesbian scene, and this woman ties it on with the Dud sister to find that it's thinking it's the bad one, it was the bad one. You know what I mean? The story's there, but before this one compared to number one, is it a masterpiece? I'd be lying if I say it is, so I'm going to give it a 2-star rating. It's not a masterpiece, but if you're going into it for One Bang Fighting Man, you're into them sort of thrillers with a really fucking OTT story. It's definitely a step up from that one. That's why I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. This one, I'll say it again, this one is a big improvement from that. That to me is that. I hated Mirror Image. Mirror Image was a bore fest. This one, I just memorised everything in it. The first one, I had the time to think what the fuck was going on. In this one, I remembered it. And I was thought, what? Simon Vincent definitely wasn't bad looking in that era. She definitely was not a bad looking lass in that era. Like I say, she had a nice big personality. She had a good figure. She definitely wasn't shy. The set scenes definitely have warrants there. I'm not going to go over the top and say it's pornographic. It's an erotic film from the early 90s. But it's enough its time. I remember watching it probably on Sky Movies. This was the era when Sky Movies was worth a shit. When like nowadays, it's all PG friendly. So it's good to see that era. So again, without ado, a 2-star rating. Into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.